let's start on our B area. So this is probably my favorite thing I made in this world. It is ridiculously big. It didn't need to be this big, but it's this big. So what more is there to say? I made a big bee biome. Sadly, a few like trees occasionally pop up in it. But that's the way it is, sadly. Unless you cover the whole thing with flowers, which I gave it a go. But it didn't quite happen. So how bad was my boat? My boat was amazing. So this world that we're in was an islands world. We used a mod. I think it's called Build Your World, the mod. Yeah, it was certainly interesting. We ended up basing on the biggest biome anyway, so it was almost as if it was just normal anyway. But oh, here's our... We had a Maxwell statue set piece, and I wanted to conserve it because our Glomma statue got destroyed. So I wanted to make sure we had something that wasn't renewable. And then it just so happened to double up and be a grass gecko pen as well. So that was a thing. We got a wormhole there. I believe it goes to the island with the bee queen on. There are 4 wormholes in this world. You would hope that wormholes in an island world would be amazing. But 2 of them went to the same island. One of them literally went to the same island, as in it literally just went to the exact same place basically. They were like 10 feet apart. It was terrible. And then the other one went from the start place to the swamp, which wasn't so bad. So, oh, over here we have our farm and crop area. Nothing spectacular at the crop area, but hey, it did its job. And then we have the farm area over here. We had so many giant veg in this world. So many people went like crazy with giant crops and whatnot. It was pretty cool. Then we have our drying rack area here. Again, nothing spectacular, but much nicer than the drying rack areas I usually end up building. Then we have the kitchen thing over here. Very similar to the kitchen thing I made in Birchnut, Britain, but it is a bit different. It is a bit different with how the chests... I mean, we have scale chests, for example, which we didn't have in that one. The machines and things are in slightly different places. Then we just have junk areas at the back, rather than one big junk area like we had in that previous one. Then we have Dr. Glomma's hospital over here. Many successful revivals were done. Then we have our food area over here. We got berry bushes. We got potentially gobblers with the powder keg. We got stone fruit bushes. Then we have our dock area. Many boats. I probably crashed into it. Oh, we also have our leafy meat farm there. I tried to decorate the thing with stuff, as you can see, but it doesn't really look like it. But, you know, some things work really nicely on land. Like, I mean, there's actually like a sprite for an anchor and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So, there you go. And sails do make very nice decoration. So, you got everything you need for a boat around here. Hello, Furcast, how you doing? Hello, Gray, what's up? 0 10 no crop circle. Yeah, we didn't have a crop circle in this world, like in the last world, which was really cool, so... No, my boat, I think it had 3 sails. It kind of looked like that boat, a bit. That's not my boat, though. I don't think it's my boat. No, my boat sank, I crashed it. Alright, then we have like the other mass things here. We basically have everything you could craft. So yeah, we've got like the lightning rod thing there. And that should have been... oh yeah, there it is, the one with the light on top over there. And then we just have statues going around decorating it. And then we have our fish area here, which was probably my favorite area. We probably should have got more sunken chests. I want to decorate it with more sunken chests, but otherwise I like this design. I think if we do an aquarium in another world, I'd happily do this, or a similar design to this, but I'd just have the treasure chests like on the side there instead of just one centrally like that. But there is every type of fish here. I think I ultimately caught like 3 of those fish at best. No, it wasn't very many. Break the chest. That's a good idea. We can try that. We're probably not going to come back to this world, so we're going to get all the best loot. Just watch. Just you watch. See, all the best stuff. A blue gem, an opulent pickaxe, and 3 bow patches. Oh, and 6 cookie cut shells. I mean, salt crystals aren't too bad, but they're not that hard to get in this world, so that was okay, I guess. Could have been much better though. Oh yeah, I didn't travel to the end of here, where we have a couple more things. So, over here we have our pig area. Some of the trees got knocked down by badger or something, but as you can see, the pig farming work here. Many pigs have been killed here. Pigskins weren't that much of a problem in this world, thankfully. This ended up working reasonably well. So yeah. I liked the idea I had of having the houses in a kind of looping fashion like that, almost like a semicircle, but I definitely think I could have done it better. I think in our next world I'll try and do much better. But I like the idea. Then up here we have our Halloween area. I tried to use all the Halloween skins. I think I was going to put a mad science machine or something there. I can't remember. Point is, it's not actually there now. But anyway, that's our fancy area. You can grow the trees if you turn on hallowed light. You can make potions to grow them and stuff. So then we have a Christmas area here with only 2 Christmas foods. And yeah, that's pretty much that. There's not much more to it. Over here we have our hound trap area. Danil put the statues down. And yeah, it's worked pretty well. We used the Celestial Champion thing because it was a new boss in this world, pretty much. They're so big, these statues, though. But yeah, anyway, it looked quite nice. We usually go with that, like, circle thing. Then over here we have our beefalo area. There were so many packs of beefalo in this one. I've never seen so many packs of beefalo. We've only got like 2 now. 3 if you include the one we made in the caves. But we have one over here, and we thought, why not just divide it off with this big wall? So that was that. And then if we go up this big road here, I think we've got everything so far. I believe so. There are a couple of things. We have a twiggy tree farm over here, nothing spectacular. No real decoration to it, just loads of twiggy trees spaced apart so they all drop the twigs. Then we have more resources over here with grass and saplings. Sadly the geckos escaped, but hey, it happens. Especially when you don't build that gate thing. People always accidentally let them out. It just happens. It just happens. It's the way of the Don't Starve world. As you can see over there, the poor old Glommer statue got smashed up. Very sad. Then over here we have the Pig King, who just has some roads. Then over here we have a wormhole that goes straight down to the Bee Queen area. We just have cat spots and things at the Bee Queen area. Then over here, I think this was I think this was Animals. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Animal made that with loads of lobsters. So I'm not sure what animal rights people would make of that massive lobster cage, but anyway, I think that's the mainland done. There were a few changes made to Dorito Island. Nana returfed it, and Danil made an area over there. I've never actually seen it myself. Oh, and then Scrub had an area over there. And then Fallen Chin had a merm area over there. And then Penguin had a little oasis area there. And we did have a couple of cave bases. I probably won't go down to them. So this was Penguin's little oasis area. Over here, one brave lone drying wreck. This was like the only outpost we had like over this place. It was so hard to get to Antline and the Dragonfly because you could literally only sail. So that made things a hassle. Here we are. Here's the Marm area. That Chin and Four made. They definitely didn't use any like, you know, exploits to go and run on water or anything. It was a Marm base since it was in the swamp. Sadly, the Marm King is dead. Decorate with those things which you get from Pearl, which are also non-renewable, so... And then... Tool area over there, Gecko Pen there... More Marms over here, even some pigs. And hey, I actually did contribute slightly to this area. I did build the catapult. When I was... Because we were doing so every year I would change character. And one year, of course, I was playing as Winona. So I made some catapults then. Then there was a bee area here. I don't think I've seen this bee area. It's quite nice. Quite cozy, aside from all the mosquitoes. But, you know. And then a dock area over here as well. Oh, with the wormhole that goes to the main area. No, once we're here, this was Lorby's little area. It was on the Starter Island. He, like, was here very briefly and made it. And then never added anything else. And, there are so many skeletons. Pretty much, I looked. Pretty much all of these skeletons are from different people. Loads of new people who joined and got stranded on the Starter Island and ended up sadly dying. Stranded with some bunny man and some berry bushes, and that was like it. So that was... Here we are, here's Scrub's area. Scrub likes dumping stuff on the floor, as you can see. Loads and loads of logs. Scrub was playing as Woody and made so many logs the server started lagging. Farms over there, marble farms, sapling farms, a Christmas tree. As you can see, pretty much half the island is trees, so you see what I mean when Scrub was going hardcore on the trees. So that's Scrub's area.